Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the AF Stewards stream for this Monday. We're going to start with some bad news. Well, it's sort of good news and bad news at the same time. We did have 31 reports to look at. We now have 22 because there are a lot of missed reports, including one from me, and I'm really annoyed at myself. But alongside me today, we've... Thank you, G750, for that F. I appreciate that. Alongside me today, we've got Felipe.
Hello.
And we have 3 new league stewards. We've got Randomised, we've got Mythic, and we've got Joao.
Hi.
Hello. Hello.
Lovely. That's like a barbershop quartet. We just need a 4th one there. Hello, 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 hello.
Talk show.
Talk show. It's kind of like a talk show, I suppose. Right, should we get started with... Oh, this is going to be a little bit tricky. Because I planned this to be on this screen. Okay, let's try and get AF3 started then, shall we? That's the one with the most reports. And that'll be on... I have to download it. I hate Content Manager's format for saving replays.
Okay.
Well, I have all the crappy open practice sessions I did for like 10 seconds at Brooklands and that, preparing for Goodwood, but I only have the last race weekend. In fact, I don't even have that. No, I do. I have the last race weekend. Sorry, the last race from this weekend. Like the actual
That's
races
because of
would
size
be handy.
allocation,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, the actual races would be handy, not the 7 seconds I did testing something for a track.
And you can configure all of that.
I tried to.
Everything's in the
It's
settings.
supposed to save 10 races, but it's 10 really old races and 1 new one. Like that's not how it should work.
Replace.
I'm just waiting for the replay to download. Watch it not actually work.
Yeah, you can
Although
set the limit for other sessions to 0 and qualis and races.
I should try that. Yeah. I'll sort that out afterwards. So, guys, it takes a while to download, and I'm not good at ad-libbing. Not when there's nothing to look at.
Then put something. Go for it. Here.
Come on, load. Here we go. We're almost there.
You're not having trouble with TSP now?
Let's find out.
Of which?
I'll find out in about 10 seconds when it finishes loading.
At least you can have replays. Like if I turn on my replays, my ping goes to 500,000.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Why do octopuses hate numbers past 9? Because tentacles.
Oh.
Oh. Ah, my replay's working today. Excellent. For now. So with that, I'll just sort out a stream for you guys. There we go. Hopefully that's working.
Yes, it is.
All good on the stream? Excellent. Where are we starting first? Have I got stereo
No.
car set up?
Give me a
Oh.
second.
Bugger, I don't.
Yeah, there.
I have AF race control though. That's really small. Okay, we'll try that. Where we got first?
We start with race 1, I assume. Oof, this is complicated. Where does it start? Which is the timestamp for the race start?
About 22 minutes, roughly.
So 22:48.
22:48.
That should be lap
That's
1,
basically-
right?
That's basically lap 1, turn 1.
Lap 1, turn 1.
Who am I looking at? Oh, I think I see it up ahead.
We are looking at Honor Goat. Honor Goat turns into me, and then Jake, that's a Togotobo.
Okay, so it's
Honor
just,
Goat turns
just
into
here.
me, and then Jake finishes the job by hitting me from behind and making me spin.
So Tokopatobo, which is that. That's not going to work. That's not going to work for me, is it? Oh no, who is this? You try and further up. Oh, this sucks. F7 it is for now. I haven't got a stereo car cell today, so I'm guessing Togo. So Togo is in the Honda's Crazy Racing car, and then we got Honoured Goat and Julius in the 2 Toyotas. Let's go for this.
We need to look at Jake, Honor Goat, and Togo.
Jake's nowhere near this.
So there they have a little rush. Ooh, what happened there?
I say Jake's nowhere near anybody. What is happening is Togo going down the inside into turn 1. Just do this in slow-mo.
Who's behind? Ah, that's Togo. Julius. Oof.
That I don't know what to make of this because this is coming into a pit exit. Like that gap is closing quite quickly. Does Honoured Goat turn in? I wonder. Oh god, this is going to take a while.
Yeah.
No.
I would say that that's a racing incident. Where is Jake? Why does he put Jake here? There he was.
There we go. Here is Togo. We want Honoured Goat, don't we? Here we go. Honoured Goat. There's a little turn to the right.
Yeah, but Julius is also in
Yes.
his way. He's avoiding.
But he's getting cut off.
What do we think? Racing incident? Penalty for who? Any ideas?
I'd say racing incident.
I also think that one is racing incident, but by his description, Togo's ones, he also thinks like it. I still want to see where is Jake here.
There.
Too far back.
Way behind. Behind me.
Can you play? Looking at Jake? Yeah, he goes out, he comes back in. Another tap. Ah, that's the one.
I think Jake's just unfortunate with that as well, and then that, and then that. So... Oh god, there's a lot of shit here. There's a lot of stuff.
Yeah. Can you put Togo for the first one? That one. And Honor Goat?
Clarify, what's the incident involving? What incident is this? 'Cause apparently, people in Twitch chat saying this is not the incident.
Which incident?
The first one where Togo gets pushed off onto the grass.
No, he's saying it's this.
I think it's this.
It's this.
Mid corner, not before the corner.
It's a mid corner, so about now.
There. Turns into him, and then Jake Wilson taps
I think that's a whole lot of I think that's a whole lot of bad circumstances. Well, maybe Jake, I don't know, but like I don't think Jake would have hit Togo if Togo hadn't have had to slow down because of people in front. You know, I think this is just a racing incident. Like if Honoured Goat hadn't have gone further to the right to try and avoid Blank, who's rejoining.
Yeah, I guess the problem here is Blank, which is not doing anything wrong. He just lost the car.
Yeah, he just lost the car.
But Honor Goat is reacted to him, and that reaction takes Togo out, and then Jake Wilson. Basically, everything is a reaction to that.
Yeah, basically I would say it's a racing incident.
Yeah, racing incident for me.
One chaos.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All happy with that?
Yes.
Yeah.
But it's okay to have an alternative opinion. This is a debate. We don't have to. Yes, men is not a good idea. Let's move on. Who's next? I can probably guess.
Then we have 29-15. That's still one, right?
No, we're on 22 at the minute. Can I just check?
29-15.
Blank and Miles, was that reported?
Nope.
What?
No.
After all that? There's a whole thing. That can't be right.
No, Blank didn't report anybody. And it seems that he would have been reported. And Miles also No report from him.
That's absurd. That was a huge. That caused a huge argument at the time. That should not have not been reported. Okay, that's also really annoying because it means no penalty for miles, which means no extra points for river racing. Moving on. What timestamp was it? Sorry.
29:15.
29:15.
That's still lap 1, right?
No.
No, shouldn't be.
22 minutes was lap 1. We're 7 minutes into the race at this point.
All right.
So
We're
that
looking
would
at
be
Miguel and Denny.
Miguel and Denny.
Bonk and pass. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
5 seconds, do we think? What do you think?
I would say 5.
I do agree with 5.
Okay, 5 for Denny.
Wait. Continue. Put it.
From here?
Yeah. I mean, I want to make absolutely clear that it's a lasting advantage.
Oh, yeah,
What
yeah.
he's gaining after
Clearly.
that.
No, yeah, he's true.
Very clearly, straight through.
Yeah, even for touring cars, a bit too
But yeah,
aggressive.
that's a bit too... Yeah, punt to pass.
It's too much.
It's-
If
no,
he
but-
was fortunate to not have spun, but either way, it's still his fault.
Would-
I mean,
If,
Then
we have-
Miguel hadn't lost control, it would have been fine, but it caused Miguel to lose control.
yes.
I push him out of his line and then pass. That's the violation. Then 29:40. So I guess you need to continue with these two.
Same 2 people?
Yeah. Straight line zigzag.
Oh, weaving. I'm sure I saw 2 changes of direction there. 1 and 2. Yeah,
But is he blocking with that?
he's trying to get out of the toe.
Yeah, warning.
Probably a bit too far back.
Give me a second.
Yeah, perhaps a warning.
Yeah, I was gonna say
It's
that.
like
Maybe
Maybe
a
one.
bit
Yes, I
too
want
much.
him to go for a while.
maximum. I would say like no further action, but since there's like in the regulation maybe a warning,
Yeah, you can't make more than one change of direction. It's just
Yeah. even though it didn't cause anything, so maybe.
So okay, a warning, lovely. Next
Okay,
up,
I'm back. Gonna put a warning. What's the warning for, by the way?
more than one change of direction.
Okay.
It went back and forth.
Then
and back
we
and forth.
have. That's the last one. Timestamp. Lap 14, turn 4.
Oh, God.
Randomize and Denny.
Okay, 2 seconds. I need to find Matty. There we go. Lap 14, did you say?
14.
14. Who was involved?
Randomize and Denny.
Randomising that. Oh, lovely. That's just there. Nice
The
and easy.
randomize is saying that Denny make him spun.
Denny made randomised spin. Randomise. I'll remind you, you cannot say anything at the minute
Yeah, no.
because you're involved.
And 4.
Which will be the hairpin, right?
Yeah, here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that enough for a penalty?
I don't know. I mean, it wasn't intentional.
Yeah,
Looks
the
like
fact
he
that it's
kinda
intentional
lost
or
it.
not, it's not the point. The point is whether he made a violation or not.
Can we look at steering?
It seems
I
to
would
be
like to look from the top.
from the top. You mean like this?
Yeah, yeah.
It seems quite clear he lost. He lost the brake. He lost the control.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait. Let's see the pedal input as well.
Oh, he like pressed the throttle, so I think it's his fault.
Mm,
So he stops.
I think the little bit
The
of throttle with the
braking.
blipping when it changes down gear. That's the auto blip.
yeah, could be.
For gear
Yeah.
change.
Can you rewind it?
Yeah, but it wasn't like he wasn't pressing the brake. Like
Do these cars have ABS?
No.
No.
Yeah, he let off the brake.
That second
Yeah.
bit of throttle, yeah, that second bit of throttle was not a blip. So yeah, Denny's fault.
and he also could
Yeah,
like
I'm
still
on a safe
have
side.
been, holding the brakes, So
Okay. Are we all in agreement?
think
5 seconds for Denny.
yes.
Yes.
We got a majority then. Cool.
Okay, that's race 1.
Oh.
Now
Again,
we go to race
a lot of incidents that I saw that really should have been reported. But okay, moving on. Race 2. Let's find Matty again so I can look at. Okay. Who's up first in race 2?
So we have Miguel and Nitram. Lap 1, turn 1 incident.
Okay. Miguel and let's go for Nitram. He's behind. Lap 1, turn 1. Here we go.
Oh, okay.
That's a tough
the
one.
same way as race
Yeah.
1.
It's a little bit of a tough one, I think, because like Nitram didn't do anything particularly wrong.
Miguel is saying that Nitram just went straight, making him spin.
True.
Well, I think I saw he was kind of late on the brake.
Yes, there was a gap there, but that was closing slightly. Like I don't know if it's enough for a penalty. You know, you feel like he's braking now, and Miguel's turning right at this point. Obviously, because there's a corner there. That's fine, but
Can you go for turn in and see if they were alongside? Miguel is definitely braking there and turning.
yeah, they're alongside definitely. Miguel Costa. Let's take a look at here. No, other way.
Yeah, let's look at his brake.
Odd braking. Like a little bit of braking and then turning in. Does strike me as a little bit strange.
Yeah.
But again, not bad. Is he braking?
Yeah,
is he...
maybe it's off-putting for Nitram.
Yeah, maybe he's trying to sort of not get hit by Nitram because he's seen him coming.
No, more than that, I mean that Nitram is not expecting that. And also Nitram is not turning in because Denny is there.
There wasn't much of an advantage gained. Because, you know, Miguel's still sort of alongside. He got turned back round again. I think a warning for Nitram is sufficient. I don't think we need to give a penalty for this.
I think I would put my attention into Miguel.
You think it's
That's
Miguel's
why
fault?
Yeah, I don't know if a penalty is in place here, but Miguel basically changed lanes where they were almost 3 wide.
True.
Because Nitram didn't have anywhere to go. On the right, it was
Leave a
Denny.
bit more space.
Again?
I would say a warning for Nitro, because I mean, yeah, you're looking at slow motion during the race. You have to pay attention to many things, and maybe Miguel didn't expect him coming in such a small gap, so maybe just a warning for Nitro, I would say.
But Nitram has anywhere to go there, nowhere to go.
He could break there.
Yeah,
I mean, he
I
has
think
got-
I'm gonna agree with the warning.
He has got about half a car's width to his right. You know, it's not like there's a gap that's going to close up completely in a second. It's still there. And again, Miguel isn't moving that far to the right. It's only slightly.
Because there's a corner there as well.
Yeah, he's not really turning into the corner. It's just ever so slightly. Like, this is such fine margins we're talking here.
Hmm. So you say that he had enough space to react and brake a bit, not to avoid a crash.
Yeah,
Nitram.
I mean, he could have been like a little bit more cautious, you know.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that like it's completely his fault, but I would say a warning for him.
Yeah, that's what the warning
Because-
is. It's just to tell
Yeah.
him that next time should take that into consideration.
Yeah, it was optimistic. Just not gonna work. I'd say warning.
Warning for Nitram, I was saying.
Yes.
Got it? Yep.
Yeah, for me, is a warning even for Miguel because he could leave more space.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay, deciding vote goes to Mythic.
I'd say warning for Nitram.
Okay.
Well, actually, Miguel cannot give his
Wrong, Miguel.
warning. Ah, right. Fuck.
3-2 says warning for Nitram.
No. I would give them to both.
Yeah, as well.
I think we can take a vote on them as like separate things.
Yeah, the warnings are for different things.
Would the
One
war-
is not.
What would the warning for Miguel be? Moving under braking?
Keeping the lanes. In left
Yeah, so
one,
yeah,
turn one.
moving under braking.
Yeah. Can we agree on that?
Yeah. Yeah, I can.
Okay.
Again, this is just to prevent this stuff from happening. We're not giving penalties here.
Yeah,
Alright.
I'd say it was marginal, but yeah.
Yeah, and you're racing here, and you're starting. It's not like you have all the time in the world to decide what you're gonna do. All right.
Okay, I think we're all good.
Yeah.
Shall we move on?
Nice. Yeah.
Then we have Randomize and Julius Benjamin at turn 4, semi-lap.
Same lap. Okay. There's Julius Benja. Playboy Kirby is. Need to call. Randomizer can just see their bottom right.
Really sorry to him, but my rear's locked up. So basically,
Oh yeah. That's
Yeah.
that is
Yep.
unfortunate. 5 doubled to 10. Because
can I
first
say it
lap.
again?
I think it has to be, yeah.
Let me get randomised going. Where's randomised? Here he is. Sorry, randomised.
No worries.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Ooh.
unfortunate. I think
Yeah.
that was probably
Yeah,
a better
that's a
course of
shame.
action. Because I think there was this sort of everyone was breaking for the corner. You took evasive action on Julius. So you could have rear-ended him if he hadn't reacted like that. But just
Yeah, it's just
couldn't
unfortunate,
quite
I'd say.
couldn't quite style out the crash.
Look in front,
that is unfortunate.
top left. You have two cars looking at each other.
Yeah.
What happened there?
Hello.
That was
Is it
reported.
me you're
I
looking
don't know.
for?
Perfect.
I reported that. I don't know if it was counted as invalid or not.
That's the
because
one
I
where
did
we're-
take a race.
I have one from 43:40. That's the one.
Yeah,
Might have been.
9
Yeah.
seconds before. That might be turn 1.
No, it wasn't turn one.
No, it's
Because this is
turn
43, 49 at the minute.
4. It doesn't say what turn. It's Miguel
This is my
But-
Mythic and Nitram.
Miguel Soto, not Miguel Costa,
Oh, okay, Miguel. Okay, yeah.
and Miguel Costa, both Miguel and Miguel.
Miguel's there. Okay. Are we done with this one?
43:40.
Are we done
Yeah.
with this one? 5 double to 10.
Yeah.
Unfortunate.
Okay. 43-40. I'll reverse it back just to make sure, because turn 1 is like 9 seconds before. I'm
There.
talking Miguel Soto.
And Miguel Costa.
Miguel Costa. Apologies for the. Here we go. I mean, at 43-40, they're nowhere near each other. Misreport? Question mark.
A few seconds, it's okay. That.
Oh god. Oh god.
Oh.
That is a penalty.
Yeah, surely Miguel's fault.
Bowling. Good shot. Yeah, 5 double to 10 for Miguel Costa for that.
That's turn
4.
3.
I call it turn 4, I think. Yeah.
4.
AF4
Okay.
going if okay.
Good shot.
Yeah, that was.
Now that's a way to take the lead of the race. Great shooting. Great shooting.
Bonk.
Yeah.
It says there.
Bonk alert.
Bonk alert.
Too
You
right.
should have read that. It's.
Too right.
Yeah.
I think the reason is it's too low. Like you can't really see it in the mirrors down that low. You need to be sort of where Miguel Costa's name is, sort of there. You can see that in the mirrors. It's the right height. Someone saying, Jack O saying, didn't Neatram move though? Well, let's have a look. No,
Oh, there was a corner.
no, I would say so. That's normal racing line, I think.
Yeah. Much more if they're not alongside.
Yeah. Okay, next up.
Next up is lap 3, turn 1.
Lap 3
Jake
turn one.
Wilson.
So the safety car restart now. Jake Wilson is... Oop, other way. Jake Wilson. Made a lot of places from that start. Oh, who was that exiting to the right?
Jake Wilson and Nitram. Turn 1, it's saying. Nitram does a dive bomb.
Was there not a safety car because of this? There should have been. Because that
I
was 4
think
cars.
not.
That was 4 cars, okay. Right, this is lap
it
3,
here?
turn 1. Here we go. Does Neutron get punted off ahead and maybe... Oh! I didn't.
Oh.
I forgot Neutron was behind. That came out of nowhere. Let's just double check. Here comes Neutron. Yeah, that's 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Easy 5. And battery join! Another 5. 5 for Jake Wilson there.
Jake Wilson. Give me a sec.
Oh, we should have checked those bad rejoins at the other incident, actually.
You
Thinking
want
about
to go back? Let's
Yeah,
go back
yeah.
before we forget.
it. Was this lap 1 or was this lap 2? Lap 2.
Save region 5 seconds.
Yep.
1 point.
Right. What happened to randomise? Oh, never mind, we knew about that.
He managed. It's okay.
Yeah, I think everyone's fine.
It's okay. And how about
Double check Denny up front, I think.
Miguel? No, Miguel Soto.
No, Miguel Soto's here, he was fine.
He was
Mythic's fine.
he
Oh,
was he turned, right? He was the one who turned.
It was the, I think it was the other... There we go, yeah, Denny... Was it one of the... Oh no, it's fine.
That one?
He didn't get affected, okay, yeah, fair enough.
Ah, okay. It was.
Yeah, okay,
Alright.
so no bad rejoins from that. That's all good.
Yeah. So we continue.
Yeah, and good morning, Recondite. I noticed you joined. Thank you very much for joining. Good to have you here. Oh, big stretch. I'm tired already. It's only 3 o'clock here.
Randomize Nitram. Lap 7, turn 12.
I'm sensing a pattern. Nitram,
12.
as usual.
I wrote that.
Say lap
This
9.
doesn't have 12. Let me check that one.
It's only got 8 turns.
Yeah. But lap 7, definitely.
Lap 7. Okay. Let me find Matty again. Who is...
In.
So, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Who was it, sorry?
Randomize and Nitram.
Randomizer Neutron. I think this is under a safety car, because I spot a safety car up ahead.
The description reads, he make me spun. Yeah, turn 12.
This
What's
is
turn 12? There are
let
no
me just
turn
double
12
check. This is
turns.
under safety car, I think, or at least the end of it.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. So
Yep.
double penalty, I think,
Did we put that in
And
the...
we
because Nitram is should not be alongside.
yeah.
The green is called when the safety car crosses the start line, right?
Yep. And he's in the mid-final corner. They're not that far
And
back.
so
They're sort of
still not green.
mid-pack.
So you're saying one for not respecting the distance, another one for causing a collision?
Well, it keeps happening because you see here. This is on the back straight.
What's the speed?
Like, okay, well done for not
It
hitting
was
him, but
maybe my mistake.
And then he goes
and
for
then
it out
that's
again.
I
Why?
think five for being too close, and another 5 for the punt.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, like why he did that?
I'll in the interest of completeness, let's just double check randomizes rejoin. I expect it's okay.
Yes.
All good.
Yeah, we good.
Okay, cool. Next.
Give me a second. Although the next is... What's the next? 8-2. Lap 8, turn 2.
That's just a couple seconds. Who is it?
Daniel and Matti.
Oh. Daniel.
Denny.
Oh, Denny. Okay. So this is lap 8. Oh, beauty!
Oh,
Interesting.
Drift King. Let's just back that up. This is a curious one. I think. I'm going to go F7 for... Ooh, hello. F7. No, get it right. There we go. F7 for this. And I'll move it down here. I'll take this in
How do you do that?
F7.
What's just F7?
Yeah, F7 does free cam, and you use the arrow keys to move about. And
Why it doesn't
right
work
click
for
to
me?
rotate. And just scroll to zoom.
Definitely doesn't work for me.
Okay, let's slow this right down. Danny and Matty, here we go. I'm seeing 2 differing lines at this point.
Yeah, that...
Danny's going middle of the track. Matty's trying to follow the racing line, which would take him to this apex, basically where I am, and Miles is. So...
Well, I mean, at first I don't think that Matty should be like moving like that, because I mean, Danny's there and he had nowhere to go like after some seconds. You know.
But
wait,
also Denny's crossing the racing line. I think this is
Yeah,
sort of
what's the point
50-50.
of
They're
contact?
Yeah, that's the thing.
both at fault for this.
Where's
And
the point of
it's
contact?
high speed there.
there.
There you go.
They both have space, plenty of space everywhere.
Yeah.
Matty's going for the racing line, Denny's going for the middle of the track. I think it's sort of, half and half. No one needs the penalty. It's a racing incident.
Yep.
Yeah, I agree with that.
6 of one, half a dozen the other.
Yeah, makes sense.
Okay. Cool. Next up.
Give me a second. Write that down. So this is causing a collision, no further action. Next up is lap turn 3.
Lap 10, turn 3. Who are we looking for?
We are looking at Mati and Miguel Costa.
That'll be, so this is lap 8, so 9 and 10. Might as well just leave it here. I know what's going to happen. Here it is.
Bonk. Oh.
Well. And
This is complicated.
This is going to sound a bit contradictory. Although
They were
not alongside.
Not alongside.
Yeah. He came out of nowhere. Why is he so fast? What's the problem? Mati had a bad exit?
Possibly. I don't know, to be honest. But yeah, not alongside. So does that mean this is Miguel's fault?
In theory, yes.
Yeah. Based on
Like,
rules, yes.
Yeah, or POV. That's probably his fault.
So Miguel's fault. 5
Can
seconds.
you go back?
Oh
Can you
wait,
back?
can we watch like his POV, Miguel's POV?
Miguel's POV. Yep. 2 seconds. That is no. That's me. Here we go. And back it up. Yep.
Ah,
Well,
they
It
were
could be
together.
easily misconstrued without car radar for thinking that is fine. Let's check car radar. It's up here. Oh, hello. See, that doesn't even say they're together.
yes.
That's odd. To be fair, I did notice that. I think
What?
I got punted around a couple times, or like punted, like hit a couple times when it looked like there's this sort of gap between the two cars. Like they weren't actually touching; they were slightly off.
Not cool.
As you'll see that, like, okay, no, that's fine.
Yeah, now I
It
know.
was actually touching. That's really unfortunate.
Yeah,
Yeah, but I don't know. I'm not sure if it's really Miguel's fault, you know,
Yeah.
I'm also not sure about that.
I
because
don't know, maybe a warning, but
yeah, I mean, like warning would be okay. I think.
And again, let's see. Mati, basically they're alongside
They're
all
not.
the time.
No,
No.
at this point they aren't.
But if you go back 1 second, they are. Or
Yeah, that's what makes it complicated.
They were. Yeah, they were at this
Because
point.
they're
and
there,
then
there,
not.
and then not.
I think
But
car
for a
radar puts it
fraction of a
nicely, actually,
second.
saying. Yeah, car radar puts it nicely, because it shows it gets rid of that sort of this orange thing when they're not alongside. I think that's actually based on our rules.
Your rules are based on that, yes. But
By coincidence.
what it bugs me is that throughout all that segment they are alongside, or most of
Yes.
it at least. So the thing is that I don't think we should expect the drivers to count every single millisecond that they have a car alongside or not. You know what I mean? You know where I'm going?
Yes.
Yes.
So
we-
what I'm saying is that Mati should leave some space there because he has a
But
car beside
Based
him.
on car radar, they're not alongside.
Yeah.
Can we look
Yeah,
at it
Like,
like real time?
happened. Like what I think it happened was like that. Maybe Matt like look at his radar, think like he had space, and then just turned in because it was the racing line, and then like the crash happened. You know.
Matty's entitled to the space, and if at this point, at this point,
I'm not saying
that
his
gap
fault.
is closing. That gap is clearly closing. Miguel's not alongside.
Yeah, but I think you need to take into account the context here. You cannot
Yeah,
analyze this just as a millisecond in this.
Yeah, it's really
Frozen in
fast.
time.
What I want to
Okay.
see is how
They're
fast
alongside
he
all the
actually
time.
reacts.
Sorry.
Like I think Miguel like didn't have a time to react to Matty. You know, I think he wasn't expecting Matty to turn in so aggressively. Let's say.
I think it's absurd to assume that Matty's at fault for this incident.
No, I'm not saying it's at fault.
No, yeah.
Just,
I don't saying anyone. I'm just making sure
Can we
we
check
got this
the
correct.
pedals? Let's see why they're alongside and then not and then yes.
Oh, it's just the nature of the corner because there's a left-hander. So Matty's got a
So
shorter.
it's
Matty's got a
longer.
shorter run.
Because he's
It's-
always full throttle.
Yeah, considering
put
such
it
a
in
short,
slow-mo?
such a tight, such an easy corner, you wouldn't think it'd be that powerful, but it really is. Like being on the inside really gives you an advantage.
I mean, I would say it's more Miguel's fault, but not enough for a penalty.
Yeah, I don't think it's Miguel's fault or enough for him
Yeah.
to give him a penalty.
Okay.
Yeah, because the crash is what, 20 meters ahead? From this point?
50 probably.
30?
Yeah. It's not
50?
far.
No, It was yeah, it's like right there. And from here, they are alongside. And when they touch, of course, they're alongside. Otherwise, it wouldn't touch. You know what I mean? So there's such small time that they are not, that I don't think that that's a penalty.
Yeah, basically, I vote for warning. Yeah. For Miguel, of course.
Yeah, so
Nothing more there.
I think we're good here. Miles
Yeah.
is asking, have I had a penalty yet? Well, lap 1, turn 1, race 1 didn't get reported. And
But if you want one, we can give it to
the
you.
one about changing lines at the safety car restart, I made a boo-boo and didn't say what race number it was, so that's a misreport. So nothing yet. And I'm quite annoyed at myself for getting that wrong. Shall we move on? I'm guessing...
Yes.
Yeah, so we're good with racing and
So we
stuff on
have
this one?
parking for this, yes?
Oh, wait.
Or
Racing incident, but like
I say racing
warning.
incident.
Yeah.
I
I'm happy with
will
racing
say
incident.
racing incident too, yeah.
Yeah, racing incident.
I think it's a majority then. Lovely. Next up.
Good. Next, we have timestamps. 43:45. Miguel Costa.
43:45, Miguel Costa. We happen to be riding on board with him right now.
This is the same one we
Is
saw
this the same
before,
one?
isn't it?
Yeah, the same one.
Yep, same one. Strike.
Okay.
Next.
Wait. Invalid report. Invalid reported. 52:58. These are all Miguel Costa. No, they're not actually. Just Miguel Costa and Mati.
52:58, Miguel Costa and Matty. Well, that's this one again.
Maybe.
We've been down that
Same
road.
one.
Next.
Same. This is no further action.
Beast Viper, can I
And-
join the races? Take a look at our Discord. It'll tell you all the information you need to know.
Sorry?
Answering Twitch chat.
This is the last one. The big one.
Oh, nice. Oh.
Togotopovo and Miles.
Oh.
55:52.
Now, from what I saw, because I was right behind this, yeah, this is probably Miles' fault, but I may be wrong. Let's go for Miles, because he's behind. F5. And away we go.
This is for the lead, right?
Yep.
Wow.
Oh, hell no. Penalty. Yeah, easy penalty.
Five.
Yeah.
Look,
Yeah,
there goes
5.
me. There goes little old me. Into the lead. Let's just. I'm going to double check Denny's. Was it Denny? I forget.
So,
Oh,
Togger. Sorry. I'm going to double check Togger's rejoined. Where is he? Oh, he hasn't rejoined yet. Is that where he ended up? Look, there goes me. Ran all of it again. Beauty goes straight into the side of it without looking. Good job, Beauty. And rejoin. Yeah, it's
oh,
fine.
that's it.
all good.
I'd say it's fine. That's fine.
Fine.
Yeah, it's good.
Cool. Right.
So that 5 seconds and 1 point.
5 seconds and 1 point from Marswag.
That's it.
Cool. Next up, AF1.
AF1.
Okay, sorry guys, but I have to go.
Okay. No problem.
Missing the good part.
Yeah, F1's a good bit. I have the race for that already saved, so this should be nice and quick.
I
Did
think
you-
nobody
Ooh,
reported
I
me.
might
I
want
don't
one
know
with them.
how.
Are any of them no timestamp?
In F1? AF1?
Hmm.
Most of them have no timestamp.
Okay, I'll get the one from the report channel.
So
Felipe, if you wouldn't mind, if you want to get that penalty summary done super quickly, I can get the results out like now, because or very soon, so I can start planning for the last. Me and River Racing and Brothman can start planning for the final 2 races. Now that we know how big the gap's going to be.
You're asking too much.
I thought it was like a click of a button.
No, it is.
Oh.
So we are here.
Actually, there is one timestamp for AF1.
Yeah, there's only one.
All the rest need laps. It's if all of them are timestamps, I can use my replay because it's got. But I don't have lap markers.
This was the last race of AF3?
No.
No, there's still 2 rounds left. We've got Clark this weekend and Macau next weekend.
Oh, okay.
It's going to be insane.
There you go.
I think the racing in AF3 this season, the whole thing's been super fun. Mr. Gaming Guy says, does setups for cars make a difference with steering wheel and FFB? Yes, I would say so. Not everything would be different. I think things like downforce are probably the same. But I think suspension and yeah, there's certain things where it would be, where the setup would change without FFB. We have quite a few people in our Discord that run keyboard, mouse. They'd be the ones to tell you how best to set things up for keyboard, that sort of thing. Okay, what we got up first?
We start with Diego, Domingo,
yeah.
and Mati.
Yeah, I figured this one was coming. Lap 1, turn
Yeah,
1.
okay.
This is Matty. It's Matty's replay again.
Wait, you need to put the replay for us.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Bugger. Every week. All good?
Yes, all good.
Right.
Whoa, what happened there?
Many things.
Many things.
I think we need to look at this one from Diego's point of view.
Who? Diego is in front of us. Here we go. Diego Domingo. F5 camera. I'm going to get rid of car radar for a bit, I think.
So Mati came like madman.
I'll slow this right down. Matty had a good start. We won't go into why.
That's turning in.
Yep.
Yeah.
There's a part of me that thinks Matty had nowhere to go. And we'll get to that in a second. Well, nowhere else to go. We'll
Right.
get to that in a second.
The same we said before. It could have break.
Why would you brake on the start? It's just going to cause more of a pile-up.
Well,
Not break, but just
yeah.
stuck behind the guy in front of you.
I mean, he could clearly
Try to.
see
There was a little bit of brake going on. You see a little bit of brake going on.
Yeah.
Full throttle, and you see there's a tad bit of braking, and throttle is...
That's not much.
Yeah.
That's almost all the way off for a short amount of time. The movement was probably a little dramatic. Like, it didn't need to move as much.
It was bad, which didn't help.
I understand that he's coming like a bat out of hell, overtaking everybody, but yeah, that's at your own risk at the start.
Yeah. And also, like, on the start, I think you have to be, like, double cautious, you know.
Yep, everybody's there.
Well, I think you need to consider what Diego says in the report.
Mati leaves a huge gap to the guy in front, applies throttle very early and kills both Voltaggio and me, causing me to have to rejoin after all the guys had passed.
Well, let's see it then.
Well, I don't really
From the
understand what
beginning.
he means. Just that he got a good start, and crash him and Voltashu. Does he touch Voltashu as well?
No,
no.
but she
No,
gets
but
collected.
Diego collects him.
Voltashu got lucky, got turned back around.
Yeah.
So, 5 doubles to 10 for Matty.
Yeah, that's my
yeah,
vote.
Yep.
Yes.
I am consistently insulted by people saying that I'm biased. Let's move on.
Then Diego. No, wait. I redacted and Max for memes. It says, I don't understand if this is lap 1 or formation lap.
No, I think he said it's lap 1. Corkscrew,
Oh, I
correct?
think I do remember
Yeah.
that. Does it say what corner?
I
Corkscrew.
think corkscrew.
Corkscrew. I'll double check the corkscrew on this lap. Nah.
There.
Nah, not the corkscrew.
This
Yeah,
is
then
a
it's lap
formation
one.
lap.
Lap
Yeah.
1.
Yeah, it's lap 1.
Although,
Oh,
A little tap there.
yeah.
myself there. F for me. Just that?
There's
That
nothing.
looks like
Yeah,
Yeah,
nothing
it's just
at all.
a bit of a touch, but nothing.
No further action.
no.
Oh, let's see if there's like something more, but if it's just that.
Like,
I mean, after.
Ah,
I don't understand what extra room he could have given, considering, you know, this is the corkscrew.
well, redactor is saying that he was forced off track.
Not really.
I mean, he was still on track.
He was already heading off track anyway.
Who was in front?
Max
Coming
Vermemes?
to the corner?
Oh, who's
That
in
means.
front? Vermemes was in front.
And the Vermemes like couldn't
So
do
he
anything more.
outbreaks himself
Yeah,
and then
breaks
complains
himself,
that
and he's already,
Vermemes didn't give him
you know,
space.
he's trying to stay on track, but like Max Vermemes is still entitled to.
Yeah, there's
Well,
a cause with that.
Considering
We
the
count
lines
on
that
the
people
curb,
were
right?
taking, considering the lines that people were taking on track, I would say. Well, actually, let's have a look.
Normal for me.
There's no advantage from this, I
Yeah.
would say.
Yeah,
Like
and
my-
also-
It's
my
a
normal-
failed pass.
My normal
still
line
saying
was
nothing, yeah.
like, through there. You know, so normal. No
yeah,
further
I don't think that this is
Yeah,
anything.
I think if Max Vermemes had given the room, redacted would still probably not have kept the position.
And still, like, the person who understeers
gained
a
the
lot
position, rather.
through this corner, bro. So
Yeah, and the corkscrew it's a weird one. It's tough
Yeah.
to get the line right.
you either understeer a lot or just like completely doesn't 180 degree rotation. Anyway, no further action.
No further
Yeah.
action. No,
Yep, no
there's
further
no
action.
advantage gained from this, so it's nothing needed.
Then we go to lap 11. Again, these two. That's the final corner, is it?
Is that lap 11 for them or lap 11? Because they got lapped quite quickly. I need to find.
Not
Maggie
lap
Leo.
turn. Lap 1, lap 1.
Oh, lap 1. Oh, okay, sorry.
The same, just stick
Lap
with them.
turn 11 is
basically.
the last corner. Yeah.
Who reported that?
Redacted.
I think Max Vermemes was trying to give space for Miguel Costa to rejoin.
Yeah, I think so as well. Can you go
There's no
from...
penalty needed for this, you know. Redacted
Yeah,
didn't.
Yeah.
nothing happened to me.
Just
Can you
racing
put
into him.
The only one like got
Mhm.
bad from it was Max. Vermemes.
Exactly.
Yeah, because Reacted was holding his line anyway.
Can you put first person from memes? Or the T-cam, doesn't matter. Yeah, so he's coming back. He's avoiding him. Punk.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure. I'm not quite sure why he was turning left, but
Yeah, me neither, but either way, nothing happened to
Can you put redacted
Redacted.
now?
there he goes, redacted.
Neither, nothing happened.
It's a little bump.
Yeah, I mean,
we can't consider damage in this discussion because it's in short, it's not objective. You know, damage affects people in different ways. We can't possibly gather what damage was caused from looking at this replay because, you know, looks fresh out the box to me.
Yeah.
Although it does look.
I mean, I
really
think he hit the wheel as well, which helped. So
we can't see any we can't see any damage. We
don't
could
think
never
this
see
car-
any damage because that's not how this works. But
Yeah, these cars model don't have that much, do they?
but I don't understand. Like, there's nothing to be gained out of Maximum Beams getting a penalty.
Yeah.
From Redacted's point of view.
Yeah,
It's-
Max
it's-
Vermeems
yeah.
didn't gain an advantage of
Yeah.
anything.
No penalty needed. No
Yep.
penalty.
yeah, like he already
Nothing
got
here.
his penalty.
Next up,
No further action. Oh wait, it's an collision. Next we have Voltashu said a lap 1 turn 1 incident.
It's the same one. Right?
It's
Yeah,
the
same,
one,
same as the
but
third.
He didn't
The
put
front
anything.
straight.
For Mati. So I assume it's the same as Diego's, as they say.
fuck it,
This,
is
this
formation.
isn't both passer, right?
That's formation. That shit.
This is Matthew, right?
Wait, is that Matt? Wait, is that who is that?
Yeah. Botas was behind me in fourth.
Oh, it's Trader Joe. Wrong one.
What happened with your car cell?
I forgot to turn it on. It kept breaking replays. Apparently.
Or feet.
The car cell was the problem.
Apparently, it wasn't.
Wow.
If I turned stereo castle off, it would crash and say, "Oh, it might be this." So I just turned them all off.
You see, they are not going full throttle. Yeah, it's the same. We already.
Same.
I'm
Yeah,
assuming this is what they
nothing.
meant. Yeah.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
as I
yeah.
said, there's
Okay.
no description.
Okay. Next.
Then we have lap 7, turn 10, Alberto White.
Lap 7, turn 10. Two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, turn 10, so end of the lap. Who was it? Alberto White.
Alberto White and Mati.
Okay.
Mati had a very busy race.
Here's turn 10. No, that's just turn 9 rather.
Yeah.
Well,
Go back and put it from the outside. No, from the side, really?
From where? From here?
Yeah, from the side, from the top.
Man, it's folded.
That's unfortunate. Yeah, 5 seconds.
yeah, it's gonna have to be 5.
This is
I believe there
Check,
was another.
check
point.
his rejoin. Their rejoin.
I found where we need to go after this.
Yeah.
Trauma center.
Centre. We need to go to the trauma centre after this. Next.
The rejoins?
The regions.
I think the rejoins are fine.
Oh,
I
Mati?
think the regions were okay, yes.
Ah, we saw them already.
Check
Yeah,
Alberto
you're right.
White. Should be okay.
Yeah.
I think he realised and got out of the way quick enough. But yeah, let's just. I'm going to double check Alberto White actually. Matty was fine because he was off the racing line, but let's just double check Mixed Troll. Check his. Fine.
Yeah.
That's
Nah,
fine.
yeah, I kept going.
No
All
problem.
fine.
So then, again, these two. Ah, wait.
Lap 10, I think. The next corner.
They're doing both of them. So he got punted here in the braking zone. That's what we just saw. And
Yep.
then he said, after the crash, I kept on the outside on turn 11 with the steering wheel completely straight, and Labiak steers into me.
No.
I mean,
nothing.
there's nothing there.
Yeah.
If there was something, it was a racing incident since Fonseca
Yeah.
was there.
Yeah.
Nobody's fault. And really didn't cost that much.
But if I remember correctly, there's another part to this. Something like next lap was lap 8, turn 1.
Lap 8, turn 2, there is one
Oh, turn
from
2. Okay,
Alberto White,
the hairpin. That's turn. Yeah.
which is coming now.
Yep. It's turn 1. Here comes turn 2.
No.
Okay. I could have sworn I remember them both crashing off again. Or something. I don't know.
So,
Anything for this?
I don't know.
No.
I don't
I
think
mean-
so.
Yeah, don't think so as well. I mean, it wasn't Mario's fault, of course, but
It's very opportunistic for Mario to go to
yeah,
that
but
gap.
it
And
oh,
yeah,
not really.
they both get away clean enough.
Yeah.
You know.
And like, was it reported?
Yeah, it was
Yeah, it was.
by Alberto,
We have to.
but I
give,
still don't think that that's a penalty.
we,
I mean,
we
yeah,
have to
racing
give
is
some
generally
allowance
being-
for the fact that they're trying to race each other.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know.
and also like the person who got an advantage was Alberto. Anyway, so
Yeah, just because there's a car. This is responding to the Twitch chat. Just because there's a car on to your left doesn't mean you have to jump to the other side of the track on the right. You know, you can race them. It's okay. Helicorsa and car radar or car radar is mandatory. One of the two.
The thing that you cannot do, or at least you shouldn't do, is murder somebody else.
No murder is
Lil-
illegal.
A little tap, that's okay.
okay.
Have some feet. Next.
Then we have. Where do I have two red ones? Ah, this one we saw it already. Diego Domingo, lap 16, turn 1.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
You're in 8 now.
16 is here. And Diego Domingo, yeah?
With Miguel Costa.
Where's Miguel Costa? There's Diego Domingo. What corner?
Turn 1, I believe.
1.
1.
I assume it's 2, right? Because that's 1.
Yeah, 1 is sort of the kink over the top of the hill. I'm going to
Yeah.
go ahead and say it's next lap. Who reported it?
Diego.
Diego.
Miguel doesn't leave a space and pushes me off to the gravel.
Okay. I'm thinking these two are both a lap down at this point, I think. So Matthews replays a lap ahead, so here. Ooh. Yeah,
Yep.
Yeah,
5.
it happened.
that's unfortunate. Yeah, Miguel could have given room there. 5
Can you
seconds.
go a
for that.
little behind?
5.
Yep, 5.
Back a bit? Yeah, they're always alongside. Yeah. 5.
5. Next up.
And the last one is 3406. I redacted. There, and Diego Domingo. Go back a bit.
This is 3258. Oh, is Diego involved?
Yeah.
Oh.
Maybe it's this one. Let's see.
Might be the rejoin from this.
Where is redacted?
I think he did say it's the region, yeah.
Unsafe rejoin. Yes.
Yep, 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 yep.
Yeah.
Oh god, that was painful. 5, or do we give 10 for that?
5.
5.
I'd say 5 since no one died, kind of.
Can you play it again?
Yeah, 2 seconds.
Also, hi guys, by the way.
Hi.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello. Let's see from who's there other than redacted.
I believe Costa was
Alberto
there.
White was there.
We put white input.
I've redacted this
Inputs are there.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
Five.
cut and
Yep,
dry.
5.
That's cut and dry right there.
That's 5.
Does it affect I redacted as well?
Yeah.
I'm guessing it did, yeah.
Yeah, you can see him. He's all the way on the outside because he was letting white to lap him. And since Domingo was going to the outside, he has to avoid him.
Double check tactics as well.
Check at the wheel. There.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, so that's 10 seconds, isn't it?
What do
I
you think?
don't
I don't think it doesn't.
I've-
It's not based on
Yeah,
the number of
it's
cars
five.
that avoid.
It's
avoid
based
it.
It's
per
five.
rejoin.
Yeah.
This is one rejoin.
How bad is it?
I would say 5.
Oh, okay,
because
I
I
say
don't
five.
die for it.
That's the majority right there. 5 seconds.
And
Okay.
yeah, and they had time to avoid him, even though they got bothered from it. So 5.
Yeah. So 5 seconds. Okay.
Good then. That's it.
Yeah.
Good job.
I don't know. It took an hour and a quarter. What did I say? An hour. About an hour. I said.
Mm-hmm.
And minus the sort of 5 minutes at the start. Yeah. Nice one. Right. What does that leave us with? We can look at. Well, we can look at the best clips of the week. To finish off. Have there been any? I haven't seen many go in.
There's only
There's
3.
2 of them.
Last week there was loads. But here we go. Let's try. Let's do this. How do I do this? Switch this to Discord. No, not that. Ah, there we are.
People are still asking for the next AF2 car.
That will come out at the end of this week after the Le Mans finale. It'll happen. It'll happen. We've got the season planned now, and I'm really looking forward to it. Here is last corner, last lap, last corner from Denny. Nice. Nice. Not bad at all. I wonder who this could be about. Oh no, this is just okay. This is just normal. This is someone. This is Becky doing it rather than catching Juan spinning the safety car twice in AF3. It's a cool car, the AF safety car. And finally, Mattia Suriano with Demise Part 250.
I think I know what this is.
Really, that wasn't a safety car. That should have been a safety car. That should have been a safety car. But there we go. There's all the best clips of the week.
As usual, Demise.
Yes. But it's been a good week of racing, I think. There's been some good races. And next week, we've got even more. Hey, look at that. I did a segue. AF3 is this Friday at Clark in the Philippines. A noodle of a track. It's going to be awesome there. Then on Saturday, it's the finale of AF2 at Le Mans. That's 4 or 5 months in the making. That, as I said yesterday, there's battles in the teams' championships to decide, and maybe a battle in the drivers, because Barry, who's currently leading the championship, has an ankle injury and might not be able to attend Le Mans on Saturday. If he can't, Lucas has a shot, but he needs to win.
What?
That's how tight it is. It's so exciting, but also really
the next
sucky that that's
one.
how it's going to end. Say again?
Barry is not leading the
Is it
championship.
not Barry? Oh, buggers.
No.
Isn't it? Who am I thinking of? Why? Well, who am I not? I've got the results here. Why was I thinking of Barry? Barry's GT2, isn't he?
No, Barry's with me.
Barry won in Chang. That's why I think
No, he also didn't win in Chang.
Oh no, that's not even the updated. Did we not release the updated results? Oh yeah.
The results are not out, no.
The only difference to the results is no one else got track limits. Barry got 7, so he loses his win. Lucas wins. There you go. There's...
And also, we already said that Robert won the title.
Yeah, does Rubber win?
Yes.
I need to work this out now. This is annoying.
You did.
How many points?
I think there's still a
LMP,
chance.
So Lucas gets another 8 points, so he's on 128. So he's on 128, but he drops a 4th place, which is worth 19. So 128 minus 19. So Rubber's on 109. Someone remember 109. Rubber's on 166. He's going to lose a 3rd place, which is 25 points. So it's 141. 141 minus 109. 32 points. So it still could happen.
Well, it's a bit awkward that you already congratulated Robert on the title then.
Did I? No, I thought I congratulated.
Yes.
Oh yeah, drop scores. Shit. Yeah. Yeah, I already worked this out 2 weeks ago. Yeah, it's over. Rubber's got the drivers' championship, but the teams' championship is much closer because Lucas has got an extra 8 points, so that's now 190 to 203, so it's 13 minus Rubber getting the 25, so 188, 178. Yeah, 178 to Poor Energy, which is losing 19, so 171, so it's 108, 7 points. It's 7 points. Oh, I've gone cross-eyed. Yeah, so it's 7 points in the teams in this LMP2s, and I'm not even going to work it out yet for the GT2s, but it's close in the GT2s. It's 12 points and then drop scores. Ta-da! That's all the races this week. Yeah, that's it. That's all for the races for this week. So with that, I think we'll leave it there. Thank you for joining us. You've just witnessed my head explode. And thank you to all of our brand new league stewards, Joao, Miguel, and Jake, and Randomize, who was here earlier. Totally did forget that.
Yeah. Thanks to the nice.
In addition to that, we've also got who's the one admin that hasn't joined today? One new league steward that didn't join today was
JD24.
JD24. That was it. Yes, that's our other. We have 5 new league stewards, and they'll be doing these sorts of these things on Monday. In addition to the admins, but then again, we only get 2 admins joining a week anyway at this point in time. So we're really appreciative of them joining.
Yeah, by the way, this is my last steward meeting.
Oh.
From next week. I will be busy at this time.
Now you tell us. Okay.
I told you a month ago.
Did you? I forget. I knew you were. I knew you'd gotten your job starting soon. I didn't realise that was next week.
Yeah, it's May.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, you won't be hearing from me anymore.
Everyone say bye to Felipe.
Goodbye, Felipe.
Bye, Felipe.
And yeah, see you next week. See you next week, guys. Bye.